Okay, hi everyone. Now let's take a look at Excel's t-test using the analysis pack, and we'll use the same data that came with the time to practice problem 9-3. So we've got the data set here with data stored for urban population, or a sample of folks from the urban population, and we've got data stored here from a sample of folks for the rural population. And again, this question asked us, the null hypothesis was there's no difference in the thoughts on gun control between urban residents and rural residents. But the data really could mean anything, right? We just want to illustrate how to use the t-test in analysis pack. Now we already illustrated the t-test function, which basically tells us the probability associated with the relationship between those two data sets. And in this case, we said it explains that there is a 25% chance that there is a difference between the urban and the rural samples with regard to their views on gun control. Now let's illustrate it using Excel's data analysis. Okay. So I'll go up and I'll click on the data menu, and then I'll click on data analysis, and then I'm going to use the t-test, which is a 2 sample, and we're assuming an equal variance. And now I've already worked this ahead of time, so it's got the data range in. Our first range for the urban goes there, the second range the rural, B7 to B20, and the output range of C4 I think I want to move up to, let's say right here, D10. Okay, we've set the alpha at 5%, and we'll hit OK. Okay, now what I want to do is expand this so we can see the data and view our results. Let me slide up a little bit. Okay, now, before we said the probability was 25.4% that there is a difference between the two. And here we see that 25.4% showing up again. I'll format that, and we'll see that using the analysis pack, we arrive at the same value. Now that's sometimes referred to as the p-value, and it's the one that applies for a two-tail test. The t-statistic is that number right there, 1.16. And the t-critical value for the two-tail test is 2.04. So using an alpha of 5%, what this means is we didn't find any statistical difference between the views explained in our sample, explained by the urban views versus the rural. And the reason for that is because the t-statistic fell below the t-critical value. Okay, thanks everyone.